CSGO is one of the most competitive games of all time, and as a result, many players often get extremely angry. While fights in normal matchmaking are extremely common, the pros are not exempt from the toxicity and fighting and often go at each other on stream or at major events.
Everyone started to hate each other and broke down the team.
My name is Taco, and you're watching Valve Guide. This video is brought to you by CSGO Empire, today's leading site in fun CSGO gambling and entertainment. It is one of the safest and most convenient places to play. You deposit your skins and place bets on which of the 3 coins you think will win. Build up your numbers and withdraw better skins than what you started with. Check out the link in the description below for more details. It is very easy to understand why people fight in a game like CSGO.
Toots, where do you play? Have you ever played this map before? Please don't ever play this map again!
When there are so many things that can go wrong, and you really do have to work well as a team in order to win. A few small mishaps can lead to big upsets. These upsets can cause the most level-headed people to become toxic at times, and lead to some pretty big fights.
That's not their team name.
I hate you so much. You and your double zoom on cat.
As stated earlier, the pro CS scene is not excluded from this kind of attitude, and pro players often talk trash or argue with one another live on stream. Some players mentioned in this list might have patched things up since the original clips are recorded, but for a short time, at least many of them did not like each other. Some rivalries cause a rift between players that can never be mended, while some fights are toxic in the moment, but are forgotten not long after. Without further introduction, here are 10 pro players that hate each other. Starting things off with number 10, we have Mo and Summit.
No, I was trying to zoom out to get out of there.
I hate you so much.
What?
While they often play together nowadays, and are without doubt some of the biggest streamers for CSGO, Mo and Summit haven't always gotten along. Back in 2015, during an invite match, Mo absolutely goes off on Summit after a poor performance.
It's like, I felt like you were just in the middle of the open and you just double zoomed on.
Dude, dude, that's a normal spot.
Even after they won quite a few rounds, he continues to berate Summit on his playing, and whine at him for almost 20 minutes after the game.
Call that lower, bro. I know,
Yeah,
Mo rages
before.
for nothing.
Wait,
Mo rages for nothing.
I don't even know.
The whole exchange is incredibly awkward, as everyone in their group chat is listening to Mo throw a fit and Summit tries to laugh it all off. In the end, they are friends, but there is still some underlying tension from time to time.
I say nothing but good things about you.
No, I love the way you play. Why do you think I'm playing with you? Listen though.
Continuing on to number 9, we have Fnatic. The seemingly unstoppable force that was Fnatic abruptly split apart, and many players were wondering why. In an interview done shortly after the team's disbanding, Krim stated that one of the reasons they called it quits is because everyone started to hate each other.
The whole team just started to having small arguments.
Their poor performances in the few months before splitting up caused them to become extremely toxic and always fight. This obviously is not healthy for any team, no matter the sport. This is especially true in esports, where even if you had the greatest player in the world on your team, you cannot win unless you play together wisely.
Broke down the team from the bottom, and
hopefully the ex-members are all in good terms now, but it's still unknown if they have patched things up. Venturing on to number 8, we have Dazed and Shawn Garris.
Basically, Shawn wants you to know that you.
2 of NA's smartest players, Dazed and Shawn, have fought against each other online for years now. They had a discussion back in summer of 2016 when Dazed called a fellow player a few derogatory terms.
There's no way this kid doesn't have Down syndrome.
And Shawn didn't see that as being right. While in a group chat with Mo, the two went back and forth on if the use of the words were fair or if Dazed was crossing the line. While Dazed believed avoiding saying those words was giving power to the words themselves, Shawn saw it differently. The two continued to spat, and for a while, consistently interrupting each other for quite a few minutes as Mo eggs them on.
Because I'm calling Ruru retarded. I've called Mo retarded before.
It was an all-around big fight between the two and was entertaining to watch unfold. Jumping into number 7, we have Mini Mo and Tarek.
Dude, noodle arm, stop. I thought I ate you already.
Leith Assad, also known as Mini Mo, got into a big verbal fight with Tarek, in which quite a few harsh things were said between the two. While Leith makes fun of Tarek, calling him noodle arms, Tarek replies with threatening to come to Leith's house and beat him up. Being the younger brother of Mo, Tarek probably definitely knows where he lives, so that makes this threat even funnier.
Okay, I'll give you my address.
The two go at it until the big brother steps in to defuse the situation, as only Mo can, by starting a different fight with some other players.
What's up? Did you lose? Did you bet against me?
piece of
I didn't come to talk. I was just
If you're
random
coming to
mumbling.
talk, just get the f out
I
right
wasn't
now.
talking. I didn't even know what mumble I was on.
I guess toxicity runs in the family. In at number 6, we have Desi and Steel. After a bet made between the two, Desi refuses to pay up, and Steel fights with him on the stream.
That game had nothing to do with anything between me and you.
Yeah, it does. It has everything to do with us honoring our payments in these bets that we do.
Desi then takes it to a personal level for Steel, stating that he's never going to get unbanned and that he's delusional.
You think you're ever gonna get unbanned acting like this? Like, it's just...
I never said that I thought I was going to get unbanned, did I?
If you've ever been stiffed of money, you know just how annoying that feels. While $20 isn't a lot of money, it's more of a respect thing for Steel, and while you may not like him personally, you do have to agree it's unfortunate for him not to be paid back on the bet that he made.
The fact of the matter is that we made a bet, we made an agreement, you lost, you owe me money, and you're not honoring that, and all of us in here do this on a nightly basis, and everyone needs to honor their agreements. So.
The two don't talk much anymore, but after this fiasco, I'm sure they aren't on the best of terms. Halfway through number 5, we have rank S players versus MarkE.
I actually think he's cheating though, that's the thing.
This is a bit general, but it is without a doubt something that needs to be included on the list. Many players in rank S level believe MarkE is incredibly sketchy, and in some clips they state they are pretty sure he's actually cheating. Since he's not ever really played at an insanely high level, it's totally possible that he could be.
That's pretty sick pre-fire he had. Yeah. Really happy that you can just do that and be okay.
He has also been outed for ghosting in the past, so that is still fresh on the players' minds as well. While none of this is proven, many players have their suspicions, and as a result dislike playing against him. Continuing on to number 4, we have Everyone and Stewie2K.
And the second guy, how is Stewie not blind?
You knew this one had to make the list. YouTuber Ponder's video, titled Everybody Hates Stewie K, showcases just how salty everyone was at the announcement that he was Cloud9's new player.
Like, when you play, do you think about the decisions you make?
No, he doesn't.
I realize this.
When he was first brought on, everyone had doubts. I don't think a single person was on board with the idea, besides the rest of the Cloud9 team members. Many were annoyed at his outlandish and ballsy playstyle, and called him an onliner, meaning he could only perform like this in scrims online, and would get crushed under the stress and high level of play of major LANs. Thankfully, everyone was wrong, as young Stu is one of the best players on Cloud9's roster at the moment.
He's out.
Sliding into number 3, we have Fnatic and Get Right. While this happened a few years ago, it is still talked about by many players as the most disrespectful moment in pro CSGO. After a narrow win by Fnatic, JW and fellow teammates at the time shout at Nip, telling them how much they suck and how they are scrubs. Even after JW's adult baby fit, Get Right goes up to him and his team in order to shake their hands. While he is trying his best to be a good sport, they are not having it. All of them refuse to shake his hand as he stands there awkwardly in disbelief. Thankfully, this happened when CSGO was still relatively small, because the community would just tear JW and the rest of the team apart if this happened in current times. Coming in at number 2, we have Freakazoid and Simple.
Man, do you have LTV picture photo? I don't know.
What are you saying? You're not making any sense.
I'm sure 99% of you out there heard of the Freakazoid bullying scandal and just wanted to die already. While yes, it was covered extensively already, it deserves to be high up on this list. Never has a fight between two players been so polarizing for CSGO and its community. To sum it up quickly, Freakazoid basically bullied Simple, calling him a noob, making fun of him, and many players were angry about it.
You can try to talk with Reddit, SLTV, but not with me, please.
Hey, at least Reddit talks back, dude. You can't even have a conversation.
Freak had to attend a bullying seminar and eventually lost his spot on Cloud9 as a result. It was a huge scandal at the time, and the two don't really communicate nowadays, so it is unknown if they have talked it over and forgiven each other. Lastly, at number 1, we have Scream and Callie.
I think Callie is VAC ban. Is it like real?
Ex-pro Callie was VAC banned in CSGO a couple years ago, and it caused a whole community to be shaken up. The thought of pros cheating wasn't new, but to have proof that one actually did was insane for many people. Scream found out that Callie was banned live on his stream, and he could not believe it.
Callie VAC ban? No. Seriously? No. Seriously? No. Seriously? No.
What hurts most about this one is that Callie took Scream's spot on Titan. To be removed off one of the biggest teams at the time only to find out that your replacement was hacking has to hurt. And without a doubt that would cause you to hate that person. That's why we think this pro rivalry deserved our number 1 spot.
Sick. How can he like get banned? Come on. He's playing for Titan, man. Come on. Hello.
That about wraps up today's video. If you enjoyed any of the fights on this list, make sure you leave a like.
Noodle arms.
And subscribe to stay up to date with everything that's going on in the pro leagues of CSGO.
Here we are again, guys. This is right after the last one we recorded. We're gonna go big on T because I'm a little bit salty for all the losing I've done recently, and this is a whole horrible idea. Do not bet like this because this is how you lose a lot of money. I'm hoping for the best. Okay. We're back up to where we started last time, guys. Anyway, guys, we're gonna close out the video with this bet. Here we go. No. Yep. Yes. Ooh, okay. So we are back up from where we left off. We've made 225 in profit since this whole thing started. Thank you guys so much for staying until the end, and thank you to CSGO Empire.